I'm Nate Handley. I'm a second-year oncology fellow here at Penn and a first-year MBA student at Wharton. And I've had a great experience here. Penn has an amazing oncology program. We have some of the most cutting-edge research and some of the most interesting clinical trials in the country. But we often run into problems enrolling patients into these clinical trials. And so to illustrate the problem, let's take the example of Frank. Frank has metastatic prostate cancer, but he still feels well, but he just progressed on second-line therapy. He spoke with his oncologist in Doylestown, and she recommended that he consider a clinical trial. And so he's heard good things about Penn, but he's also heard about Sloan Kettering and Hopkins and some other places in the Mid-Atlantic. So how does he choose where to go? And how does his oncologist in Doylestown recommend where he go? So Frank's lucky. He has a very dedicated oncologist who takes it upon herself to do a very thorough search using the tools that are available to her, which are things like clinicaltrials.gov. But she knows that the information is not always up to date. And she knows that clinical trials is not the only place that has problems. She still spends about half an hour, maybe 45 minutes, making a list of trials that she thinks are probably available to this patient at different institutions, and then gives him this list. And ultimately, he just happens to decide to go to Penn. So when he gets to Penn, the problem's not solved yet. It's still hard to know what trials are available. Clinicians who are seeing new patients don't have a reliable tool to look up this kind of information. We're basically equipped with the same information that the clinician in Doylestown has, unless we happen to know a colleague who has a trial that's available. And it's really hard to keep track of all of these trials. We've heard this over and over again in talking to clinicians. People say, I work here and I don't even know what trials are available, or there are just too many trials to keep track of. And this isn't just a problem at Penn, but other institutions are starting to do a really good job at managing their trials, Sloan Kettering, for example, and we're starting to fall behind as a result. This is important because clinical trials are critical to the mission of our organization. They're the lifeblood of what they do. They're the blend. They represent academic medicine at its best. And they help us differentiate ourselves from other cancer centers. They're something that can be done only at Penn. And we're doing them well, but we could be doing them better. And that's why we built PennTrials.org. Penn Trials is a point-of-care tool that provides key information for clinicians in an intuitive and user-friendly format. This is still a minimal viable product, but with limited resources, we've already shown some great potential. We piloted this tool in the developmental therapeutics group, and we've learned a lot. We have 35 active users, we have over 900 views, and we've received a lot of really great feedback, like, this is terrific, or I've been asking for a tool like this for years, or when can we get this for my disease group? But this is just the start. We've learned that technology can be a part of the solution, and we've learned that Penn Trials has the potential to streamline the process for physicians here and in the community. Over the next 6 months, we want to roll this out to other disease groups beyond just the phase 1 disease group. We want to develop more metrics that are more robust, and we want to continue to incorporate feedback from clinicians. But ultimately, this isn't something that can be fully automated. This has to have buy-in. This has to have someone who can help maintain it. Our mission at the Cancer Center is to transform lives of patients with cancer. And a tool like this can help Frank get the care that he really believes that he'll receive at Penn Medicine. With support, Penn Trials can help us do just that.